Hey everyone! Today we're touring some of my builds in The Sims 2 because I'm okay at building in Sims 2. Sims 4 is like a lost cause. I've only been playing Sims 4 for a little while, but I've been playing Sims 2 for years. I'm definitely a lot more proficient at building in The Sims 2 than I am in The Sims 4. I thought it would be a fun idea today to look at some of my builds in The Sims 2. So what I like about The Sims 2 is that you can just create your own neighborhood. So that's basically what I've done with this. And if you're wondering why it's called F-Ups, that is because this is the neighborhood where I use the most cheats. I don't really care if it gets corrupted. The first house that I want to show you guys is this one. This is my replica of the Full House house. At least my attempt at making this Full House house. This thing has been a nightmare just because the house that they film in, none of the actual things line up. This was my attempt at trying to make the replica of the Full House house. At the time, I really could not figure out how to put the garage underneath the house because it's pretty complicated in The Sims 2 to try and do that. So I just put the garage on the side there, but like I hardcore could not figure it out. So I mean, it's aesthetically speaking, it's pretty close to what the actual house looks like on the outside. However, on the inside, because it's mostly a sound stage that doesn't really exist, it's a little nuts in here. So brace yourselves. So first things first, we enter in the living room, and I want it to be kind of like the Full House house, and you know, they're living in the 90s. It's created in the 90s, so they had obviously the little telly that rolls around. They have this little alcove here that has, I think it's a piano in here. I had to look at a lot of pictures, but the piano doesn't fit in there, so I had to put it by the stairs along with that bookshelf. And then there's this little alcove in here that Joey sleeps in for like the first season, I think it is, or something like that. I'm really not 100% sure. So of course there's like this little hallway area that we never see because it just like goes off of the soundstage. But then there's this door, this swing door that they always use to go in and out of the kitchen. We have the kitchen, the dining area that they always sleep in. It looks like that chair did not. It's probably stuck against the door, but that's fine, I'll fix that later. Yeah, this little alcove, they have like a little, what's it called, like a little cubby that they put all of their dishes and everything in over there, but I didn't put that just because of space reasoning. What is leaking? Something's leaking. Upstairs. And then we have like the kitchen. I didn't put any upper cabinets just because I hate upper cabinets in Sims 2. And then also they have the stove. I can't remember. I thought they had the stove in the island, but I thought it looked pretty stupid. So to make this island, like they had the dishwasher in the island as well, and to make that work I had to put it in a regular counter and then put an island counter because you can't put anything in an island counter. Or no, sorry, this is a garbage disposal. So they have this weird little area here, and this is where they have like all of the washer and the dryer. I have no idea what's leaking upstairs. I do have the Tanner family living in here. So instead I just made this like the little door, because they do have a door that goes to the deck out there. And then in here I made like a little half bathroom. It's really tiny. It's literally just a toilet and a mirror. But yeah, then this hallway leads back into the living room, as you can see, to make it sort of believable like the actual house. And then of course we have the deck outside. That is the kitchen. The kitchen is supposed to have like stairs that go down to the basement as well, but because I didn't have a basement, I just decided to not put that in there at all and just leave it. And then we have the famous stairs that go upstairs. So now we're upstairs. This little area here we don't ever really see. So I really was trying to figure out how I could connect these stairs to the upstairs, because there was literally like, it doesn't show us anywhere on the set how they actually connect. So I just made this little like hallway, and that will connect over to the stairs in the living room, because of course you always see them running up the stairs, and then there's that little extra piece of stairs that go up to the attic. Generally, when you're watching Full House there's little Donna Joe. Usually when you're watching Full House, it's shot from like here. So you can tell like there's Uncle Jesse's room, there's Michelle's room, and then they always run up from the end of the hallway. And then of course there's the girls' room, there's a bathroom, and then there's Danny's room at the very end. First off, let's go into the girls' room. This one was really difficult because I had to have the stairs wrap around, so I had to cut out a big chunk of their room, sadly. So they have a really, really weird room. Like it just goes like that, but each girl gets their own kind of space, and I was going to rearrange that later. It's pretty bare. And then across from there we have Uncle Jesse's room, which used to be, oh yeah, that's right, There's babies in it right now. This is gonna be Uncle Jesse's room, but yeah, that was also really strange because none of the rooms fit in this house. And then we have what is going to be Michelle's room, and then eventually it's DJ's room. Pretty boring. And then we have the bathroom directly across. Oh, this is what's leaking. That's pretty self-explanatory. I needed to add a bathroom because there was a bathroom there. And then we have the hallway that we came up. And then in here we have Danny's room, which was also really difficult to try and make. And then I also gave him a bathroom as well, just because I had that extra room and I didn't really know how to fit a bed in there without making it a bigger deal. These are the stairs that come up from the living room, and then we have the stairs that go up to the attic, which isn't completely correct either because I couldn't figure out a way to make the outside look normal as the house looks in all the outside shots, but still have it look different inside. Here we are in the attic. Oh, I completely forgot to continue the paint over there. This house is always something new with it. Like, there's always something that I've forgotten, but oh my gosh. Anyways, this is where Uncle Jesse and Becky eventually live. Right now I had Danny and his wife sleeping up here just because that was I had them before I built their bedroom, so I didn't have anywhere to stick them, so I just stuck them in the attic. But yeah, again, it's really weird up here because we have all this extra space, and I wanted to block this off almost because the stairs should technically be coming in from like over here somewhere, but they don't. So I have them coming out from over here because that's where it fits in the lower level. It makes no sense, honestly. And then we have this like alcove here that doesn't show anywhere in the full house, but technically speaking, outside it should be there. And then I just gave them a small bathroom up here, and then I have the boys' room eventually, which is just like a workout room right now. Can you tell what I added on last? Because it's not painted. But yeah, that's the inside, so like a little tour of the inside. So then of course we have the backyard, which isn't completely landscaped or anything just yet. I noticed like during one of the episodes I was watching, like rewatching, trying to figure it out, that the house actually goes completely straight up on the top of the covered deck, so I figured I would try and make that work. And of course I ended up extending everything and refixing everything, so that was fun. I still have to hedge in the backyard and like do landscaping and everything, but yeah, that's it. It looks kind of ugly actually from the outside, and it makes absolutely no sense, but here it is. That is the full house. Ta-da! Okay, so we're gonna go into another one that I built. I don't think it's in this neighborhood. I think it's in a different one. I can't remember which one it's in. I think it might be in this one. You know, my laptop used to have a complete freak out when I was playing Sims 2, but now that I've downloaded Sims 4, now Sims 2 is like absolutely no problem for my computer to run. This is my second neighborhood. I just have like a lot of families I play in here. I play a lot of families, but I never really play with any of the pre-made houses in The Sims. I don't know why I stuck this house so far out of town, but...
Hello, darlings. I am just hopping in here. Just to say, as I'm editing this footage, I am getting so motion sick. Yeah. I just thought maybe you guys needed a little break as well, because I am very nauseous right now. This is a lot of movement. I'm not a fan. There's a reason why I don't really ever use the camera in The Sims. I get motion sick so easy, even like when I just play Minecraft, so that's just me. Anyways, continue with the video. Bye, love you.
So I think it's interesting to be mentioned that whenever I can't figure out the roofing of a house, I just throw a flat top on it and then throw some fencing on top. Just because I could not figure this one out either. Like, I wanted to make a cute little 4-bedroom starter home thing, but I didn't want it to make it look, I don't know, I just didn't want it to look weird, so I couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't make it look not ridiculous. It looked so tall and just so dumb, so I just threw a flat roof on it. I wanted to give it more of a pleasant view vibe, so That's why it's got like the little trim on the house. Anyways, so with this one, I just wanted to make like a fun build, honestly. So you walk in, and here is the kitchen. Whenever I'm building in Sims 2, I always like to give them the electronic trash bin just because I always forget to put a bin in. So I just stick one on the counter and then it's good, it's called for. And then we have the dining room. This one's a little bit open concept. And then we just have like a little sitting area just to like sit and read because we've got a bookshelf and everything there. Here is the entrance to the garage. That is a car. Nothing too fancy in there. And then over here, this one is like our skill building room. So we've got like a bunch of things that skill build in here basically in The Sims 2. And then over here in the opposite room, this family travels a lot. I made this sort of like their little vacation like memento room, and it also has a half bath in it as well. So ta-da, do with that information what you will. So that's basically the entire ground floor, and then we have these stairs here. Also, when I put in this wallpaper, I didn't realize it was little hula people, which actually, thinking now, totally makes sense because this family is a big vacation family. Anyways, we come up the stairs and we have our living room area with the TV and gaming system. And then this first room here is the parents' bedroom. That's fun. And then they have the master bath as well. So bathroom, toilet, fun. And then they also have this little sliding door, so they have their own little deck out here. Yeah. And then, oh, she's sleeping on the couch, not in her bed. That's cool. In this second door here, it's just another bathroom. So something that's not connected to the parents' room, but like right off the living room, so if you have to pee, you have to pee, you know? Here on this side we have 3 doors, and I wanted this side to be more just like bedrooms. So we have this bedroom that's like a flower station right now because they only have 1 kid because they're terrible parents and have had all of their children ripped away from them. And then here we just have a 3rd bedroom, which is just like a little study right now. And then we also have this one, which is an actual bedroom for the current child living here. Super cool, super fun. Oh, and we're in the living room. Hello, living room. That's that build. Just gonna like yeet myself out the door. And then as far as like landscaping goes, I have done nothing. That tree I think was on the lot before, but I didn't put anything in there, I don't think. I usually go all out with landscaping, but these last couple builds, like I just have not done that. And you see here I was actually able to figure out how to put the garage under the house. So I think if I were to ever rebuild the full house that I would probably try and attempt it, but no promises, like because the full house one, it's on the street, but then it's also underground, like a basement. And for me, like basements are just really difficult to do in The Sims 2 because they don't have like a basement tool. It's basically just like click as far down as you can, and then maybe if you stick some wallpaper on it, it'll look normal. Yeah, I could never figure it out, so most of my houses are ranchers, they don't have basements. So that's the end of the video for today. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.